Good morning, everybody. You are looking at my entry, and we're going to do an entryway refresh today. So you're looking in between the two walls. This is the living room wall, and this is the living room wall. And this is what we're going to be rearranging and cleaning today. So this is going, the mirror will stay. I do eventually want to replace it or else put something on the back so I can hang it the other way. I think it should be the other way. The door needs painted, not going to happen today. It's too humid. This rug has to stay. As you can see, it's covered in grease spots and straw from the decor on the front porch. The grease spots are from our son, who is a diesel mechanic, and he comes in and comes to the end of the rug and takes his boots off, and that's where they stay, and that's so we can get in and out. But then I'm not having to scrub grease off of the tile, and it doesn't get on the wood or the walls. So that's why this is an oversized, unattractive rug that's laid this way instead of this way, because we need it there to accommodate his big work boots. These two tables are also going to go. That picture is going to stay for now. I do want to do something different there. I have something in mind, but I haven't picked it up yet. So let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do in here is empty it of everything in this entryway. So I'm hanging up the dog collar and taking all of the knickknacks and all of the furniture out of the entry. Slamming the door and just leave you cold. When I come back, you've heated up the South Pole. You see my body rush for the escape, while my heart wants to stay. I run away, hit the road, and almost there, but I keep turning back just like a boomerang. You're like a backseat ghost telling me to stop. No matter what you do, I keep on coming back, just like a boomerang, just like a boomerang, just like a I keep on spinning like a boomerang. You know exactly where to push or pull, and I am going mad just like you knew I would. You're reading me like an open book. You know me better than I ever thought you could. You see my body rush for the escape, while my heart wants to stay. I run away, hit the road, and almost there, but I keep turning back just like a boomerang. You're like a backseat ghost telling me to stop. No matter what you do, I keep on coming back, just like a boomerang. I keep on spinning like a boomerang. My head is Normally I would use the cordless vacuum, particularly on a hard surface like the tile at the entryway, but because that furniture had been in place for so long, and because there's dog hair, and because there's straw coming in from the fall decorations on the front porch, I wanted to make sure that I was getting up everything, so I broke out the big Dyson. And as much as I love the convenience of that cordless vacuum, nothing compares to getting the vacuum truly, truly clean like an upright does. I'm going to mop the tiles, and I'm using my Cedar spray mop, and I have Fabuloso, the lemon scented Fabuloso in there. I really love the way it cleans, and I love the way it smells. I have had a couple of people say that smell lingers in their house, and they really like that. It doesn't linger in my house. I don't know why that is, and I'm probably actually pretty glad that it doesn't, because strong scents give me a migraine. This doesn't seem to bother me, but again, it doesn't last very long. The scent doesn't last very long, and it's not an artificial lemon scent. It truly smells like fresh lemons, and I really like that. So I'm going to try to put the footstool from the sofa under the mirror. The gray green of the sofa matches the gray in the mirror. and it makes the sofa footstool look a little bit more gray rather than green. And I'm going to give that a try, but as you can see, it inhibits the opening of the front door quite a bit, and it makes it almost impossible for us to get into the closet door to put away shoes, to get Sophie's leash, to get the cleaning products. So that's just not going to work there. So I'm going to take it out and put it in the garage. Now I put Grandma's little table back here, and I really love it. It's small, but it's tall, it's dark, it's a formal looking piece, and I absolutely love it, and it super fits the scale of that mirror. And I didn't anticipate it looking quite that good with the mirror, but I really like it right there. So I think I'm gonna leave it just like that. So I lost quite a bit of footage, but here's the after. You can see I've laid the rug down going in the other direction. Grandma's table is in place and polished and centered under the mirror. I really love the way that looks. I truly do. Simple, welcoming, but not overwhelming to a tiny space. And I'm just super happy with how it looks and how it reflects the light that comes in. I've left this corner completely blank. This picture is still hanging on the wall. I will do something different with it. And again, I will paint the door when the humidity level is lower. But I do think the entryway is much more welcoming and more roomy and not as crowded now. And as often happens, when you simplify one space, it leads to simplifying another. This cabinet didn't change because really I love the way it looks and it fits there perfectly. This end table didn't change, but look at the living room. The chairs have been put straight and pushed back further into the wall, and the footstool has been completely removed from the living room. The chair that was on the other side of the fireplace has been removed, and the peace lily is now taking the place where Grandma's table was, so it gets lots of fresh air and muted sunlight, not direct sunlight. So it'll be happier there than it was on top of the dog box. Anyway, look how roomy this looks. Oh my goodness, I cannot get over how much more floor space we have. Now it does get cramped when we have people here. We did have guests here over the weekend, but the kids just plowed around on the floor, and we can bring in extra chairs from the kitchen or from upstairs or the garage if we have a large family gathering. But I'm really quite pleased with how this looks. I did tidy up in the kitchen as well, although I didn't make any changes. I just cleaned, other than taking the peace lily off of the box, off of the dog box. But I made a pan of brownies. The dishwasher is running. There were some dishes in the sink that didn't fit, so I hand washed those, and those are drying on the counter. And you know I cleaned that sink. There's still some soap bubbles in there. I didn't get those rinsed out as well as I should have, but everything's nice and clean. And now I am going to sit down with a cup of chai latte and just enjoy my clean and simplified house. My living room and entryway looks so much more inviting and welcoming. Hey guys, thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. We'll talk soon.